This 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Jose Peraza.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it. He's got it one away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Hard on the ground towards short. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Number 58 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, David Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Phillies down in order. Still no score.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, number 23.
Adam Duvall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking in the outfield at Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down and bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Eugenio Suarez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting six.
Stepping up now, Scott Schebler. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh.
Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. Two straight takes, so
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, number 17. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield, and now you got a pretty versatile player.
At the plate, Matt Holliday. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now. Striding in, Michael Franco. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3.
Leading off for the Reds, shortstop, number 12.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Nope,
and he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 58.
Ready now, number 58. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Out of play off to the right. Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Joey Votto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. In now, Adam Duvall.
Number 23. Adam.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Duvall is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Suarez.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This one's flared out toward left. Duvall comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 17.
At the plate, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no run. Digging in for his second at bat, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Scott
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 12 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 58 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Hernandez gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday standing in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez ranges to his left, and he's set down, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Duvall moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Votto is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Galvis has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman.
Joey Votto will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced?
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first home run of the season, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Number 5 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time, and now it's back to the top of the order with nobody out.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto. At first. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at one as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Please.
Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Adam Warren.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready once again, number 17. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Tucker Barnhart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
16, Tucker Barnhart.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Standing in, number 12. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter,
Number 33 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Score remains. Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Cincinnati, number 36.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 1 out.
The batter, catcher.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
And he takes ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, caught at first by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself for the double play. Kevin Segrist will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Segrist.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Franco is there, and the side is retired. Now batting, David Peralta. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. This is grounded foul. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 17.
Stepping into the box, number 17. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped high in the air. Votto is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adam Duvall
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He gives up a single on a changeup after he threw the fastball by him the previous pitch. Not always good to keep thinking you got to out-trick everybody. If you got a good fastball, go ahead and use it.
Scott Schebler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes a called strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that misses 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Aaron Altair will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23. Altair.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first. It's a double play. Luis Garcia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 57.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Garcia.
Number 12. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Fouled back.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Patrick Kivlahan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Patrick Kivlahan goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jose Peraza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit hard toward the right side. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game would give you the lead in the ball game. You feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Joey Votto is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Adam Duvall is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Odubel Herrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Peraza is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-2. He's on the move again from first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, David Peralta. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Popped up. Peraza is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, number 17. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A called strike over the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw.
He tagged him. He's gone.
It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Number 36 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.